Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a good day, and if you aren't and you're having a tower moment or you feel like you're about to, you've come to the right place. Don't know how you found me, could be doom scrolling, could be just on the recommended or an autoplay. But whatever the reason, I'm glad you're here. What do I do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out what your overall tower moment's going to be. I look at the before, during, and after moment energy. I will look at the bottom of the deck for more information to get a better clear of the story, and then we will draw some cards here. We will clarify with 3, 2, and 3, and we will look at one more card at the bottom, and we will be done. That is it. Everybody's welcome here. There are no star signs. Everybody gets to play, and every message is timeless. Okay, so if you're watching this a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, whenever, and this message applies to you or it resonates, just time doesn't matter. It was meant for you whenever you see it, okay? So, with all that out of the way, let's get started. What do we got on this side of the tower? The strength card. Loss of temper. You lose your strength, which basically means in the tarot deck when it comes to energy is you lose your temper. Yeah, like I just said, you kind of lose your cool a little bit. You let it go. You don't have the ability to hold stuff back. So you kind of get mad. You get upset. And when that happens, that hits the tower moment, which, yeah, that's obviously going to happen. But the magician is on the bottom of this deck here, over here. So what we're going to do here is the tower is going to give you the power to manifest something different. I think you're going to have a learning moment that maybe losing your temper wasn't the best thing to do in this situation, and now you're going to have to manifest something new, probably. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Fool and the Judgment card. So obviously, yeah, you're going to have to change your ways. You're going to have to look at this from a different angle, some kind of new approach, because it's going to be a completely new start for you. But you're going to feel, I got a feeling, if I just stop this reading right here, I would say that, yeah, you lose your temper, you feel bad about it, and then you decide to, like, try to do a better way. What's got you all upset, though? Who's pushing your buttons? If you're reading this, if you're watching this video, I kind of get the feeling that you're not really a temper losing person. You're probably pretty calm and normal, and something's probably got you all upset. What is it? Ah, Eight of Wands, right. I'll get to that in a second. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Ten of Swords, well, that makes total sense. You just want something to be done. You want it to be over with. You wish that you feel like your life is about to fall apart. You feel like there's zero communication happening, and you want this situation to come to an end. I don't know what it is in your life. Didn't clarify that. Didn't look that deep into it. But this is the energy that there's no communication. You feel like your life is falling apart, and you wish this situation would end. And you're getting to the bottom of your temper here. Your patience is wearing thin, however you want to say it. It should have ended a long time ago with the Ten of Swords down here, but it hasn't. And you lose your cool. You're angry. You're desperate. You just want this person to go away. You want this situation to end, and you've tried everything else, haven't you? You've done everything that you can think of to make this stop, and it hasn't. I think you're dealing with a situation or a person that is really getting under your skin, because the Eight of, Wands is here, and that's the card of communication. And on this side, there is no communication. It's like talking to a brick wall. It's like, I need this to happen, I need this to happen, I need this to happen. And they're just like, nope, not going to do it. They're acting like a bunch of children, aren't they? And you just want to beat them with a ruler or something like that. You're getting angry and upset, and you're just like, you know what? If you're not going to do what needs to be done so we can move forward, this is what's going to happen. You lash out. That's your tower moment. Your tower moment, yeah, the King of Cups. You lose your cool, and you probably walk away. You're just done. You don't want to deal with these childish people anymore. You don't want to deal with the situation anymore. So this tower moment is probably saying that this situation that you're in isn't worth it. The brick wall you're talking to, you're trying to convince, Stop. They're not worth your time or your energy, and they're definitely not worth getting mad over. These people, the situation, this thing you're talking to and trying to convince to get something done, they're never going to do it. They do not want to change. They will shut you down every time. They want everything. They like want their cake and eat it too, kind of thing. And you're just like, we can't have everything. Life isn't fair. We need to save money. We need to do this and that. And they're just like, no, we don't need to. I want all of this stuff too. And you're like, no. And they just won't quit. So the tower moment says you lose your temper and you walk away. You're just done. You leave. Which, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. Magician, you are manifesting 7 of Pentacles. Yep. 6 of Swords, definitely. And the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. You want peace of mind. You're investing in yourself. If this person won't play ball, they won't do what you need them to do to get something done, you're just going to say, you know what? We don't need you. I don't need you. I'm going to do my own thing. And really, if you got somebody who's acting like this in your life, who will not budge, who will not change, who will not, who they have zero ability to communicate or negotiate or whatever, and you got to understand that, eventually you got to quit. You got to quit dealing with them. You got to figure out how to go around them. And this tower moment says you walk away and you basically start investing into yourself. You're like, I don't need them. I can do all of this myself. I was just trying to be nice, which honestly you were. You don't need these people at all, or this person, or this situation. You thought you did, but you're going to see a new way to do it. You're going to see the Judgment card and the Fool card here. You're going to start a new thing, and you're going to be a whole lot happier when you just have to deal with the only person you have to deal with is yourself. Okay? So you're manifesting peace of mind. And yeah, the Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, and that's your mental health. You need to take care of you. You need to stop depending on people who will not budge. They won't change. They want what they want, and they won't even talk until they get it. They're screaming and hollering, and they're like, we deserve this and that, and they're trying to badmouth you, and they're saying, oh, this is all your fault, and we're not going to do what you want because, and it's lies and screaming, and you're just screaming into the void like, hey, you can help me if you just move forward a little bit, and they won't do it. So yeah, walk away from this situation. It ain't worth it. They will not change. They're not going to budge. And you're going to have to find a new way to solve this problem that doesn't involve them. And you're going to be better for it in the end because you're going to have peace of mind. You're going to have control over how things go. You don't have to depend on anybody else. And everything is going to be fine. But, this tower moment here, you're going to lose your temper at this person, and you're probably going to want to hit them or do something nasty or get revenge. And now you don't have to do that. If you're listening to this video, what I would suggest is skip the tower moment, take a deep breath, and skip right to the end and say, hey, I can invest in myself. I don't need these people to do anything. I have enough money. I have enough will. All I have to do is work harder to get what I want. You don't need this person in your life, whoever they are. So yeah, if somebody just refuses to play, they won't do anything until they get their way, and they scream and they holler and they shut you down every time. Well, do your own thing. Back off and say, okay, you guys can have your nothing, and I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to make my own thing, and I'm going to create my own solution to this problem because they're not going to help you. All right, I've rambled on enough. I hope that made sense. I'm going to show you the cards, and here we go. If you're still watching at this point, I thank you all very much. And, I'm usually talking to the void at this point. People click off the video a few minutes ago. I get that. But because the message is already done and I'm just kind of rambling. But I do try to upload every single day. I'm just a guy with a cell phone, so I'd appreciate it if you hit the old subscribe button. You know, helps me out, and totally free, and you get to hang out with me once in a while. And like I said, I try to upload every day. So there's your cards, and this is the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.